Hi everybody, this is Shockbrawler here today, and I am here with the legendary, and of course, someone that I'm pretty sure a lot of you, for those of you who I have been showcasing for quite a while with my channel, and of course, someone that has talked a great amount of fighting game stages over the past couple of months, it is none other than Baberuthless. So,
oh my god, well thank you for such a warm welcome. Hi everybody, I am Baberuthless. As Shockbrawler mentioned, I do some small YouTube videos on different fighting game stages, and I'm really excited to be here playing some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Let's be real guys, let's be real, everybody did not expect pretty much this, but I figured it was something that totally unexpected, and pretty much like the Ninja Turtles motif of being ninjas, this collab basically came out of the shadows. So, yeah, pretty much what we're playing today is TMNT, the Hyperstone Heist, or as I like to call it, the prequel to Turtles in Time.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to play this one. Honestly, it's going to be my first time in all honesty, so I'm definitely going to try my best, but we'll see how I do.
Not to worry, and I'm pretty sure by the time, I guess when we get to the end of more of this, and you know, when the video is up, pretty much a lot of comments are basically going to be well received and positive. So I guarantee that it's going to be in that route. But to give you guys a little bit of history towards this game, for those who might not be familiar with, obviously everybody loves Turtles in Time, the original arcade. Let it be Turtles in Time Arcade, the original TMNT, and of course the NES version. This game is technically a precursor to Turtles in Time, because essentially it's the same concept, the same gameplay, except different stages, different locales, and instead of 4 players, it's actually 2-player only.
Oh wow, I did not know that. I feel like my Sega knowledge is always a little bit lacking because I'm more of a Nintendo kid myself, but it's good to hear more about the history of the series. Yeah,
and oddly enough, whenever I talk to people about this game, it's like one of the very obscure ones that people often don't really talk about. So, with that being said, let's get started with the game, guys.
Alrighty. I'm excited. Who are you gonna pick?
Honestly, I do like Leonardo. Leonardo has always been like my favorite turtle because as an older brother myself, not just because I have a younger brother literally named Raphael, but it's also because as an older brother I've always been looked at as a leader. I've always, like, you know, watched over those in case like they ever need help or anything. But for today, I am deciding to go instead with Michelangelo, because Michelangelo is a big party dude, and honestly, Mikey is like one of the cheerful dudes, so I definitely enjoy him. But today, I'm also thinking of Raph. I'm gonna go basically with Raphael.
Well, you can't go wrong with any of them, but you have good taste. I really like Leo a lot, and I definitely feel like he's pretty underrated as a character.
Oh, absolutely. I do agree with you there. And I'm not sure if you have seen the TV show before, the 2003 version, but Leo has always been a character where he had a lot of development. He was from a leader, then finding some struggles within, trying to figure out to trust with, say, you know, Karai, and then understanding his role not only as a leader but as an individual samurai in this case, since he was mostly based on the typings of a samurai, considering that Splinter has always been his sensei, or in this case his father figure, for years.
Oh wow, okay, I haven't seen that one. My knowledge is pretty limited to the first 2 live action movies and the TMT versus Batman movie as well.
Oh, okay, that's no problem, and I do like that movie too.
Yeah, no, it was pretty great. Are you a big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, since we are talking about fighting games and stuff, I was extremely excited when they were announced for Injustice 2.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. It's pretty hype.
Yeah, and then of course, I actually have played a couple of Ninja Turtles games before. Like, I played, it's basically like a Smash Brothers kind of clone where it's called TMNT Smash Up. And it's basically based on the 2007 movie variations, where they had the cast of the 2003 series, well, in this case, the voices, but they had the models that were based on the movie that came out in 2007.
Oh, was that the one with like the Rayman rabbits or something like that?
Yeah, there you go. Oh wow, you're familiar with that.
Yeah, I think I've seen it like around, but I've never actually personally seen it.
Yeah, it's a really fun game, but I like that in a weird way. Somehow, like, Sakurai was sort of like the producer part of it, like kind of part producer. He just simply said, okay, so if you're making a Smash game based on the Ninja Turtles, okay, I'll help you with this idea. He didn't put too much involvement with it, but I did heard that he simply just gave the, you know, people at the Ubisoft, at least at that time, like some ideas like, oh, how are you going to proceed with this? And that's pretty much how that game came to be.
Oh, okay. Have you seen any of the Sakurai videos on YouTube about game design? Those are also really cool.
Oh yeah, those I have, and of course, you know, he was talking about, like, you know, the aspects of what makes a good game design, especially with Kirby Air Ride. Kirby Air Ride is...
Oh my god, yes.
It's literally one of my favorite Kirby games on the GameCube, and it is a shame that Air Ride is like the only games where we get something out of a unique, like something unique for Kirby. But to be fair with you, that's like what, like right now we got a lot of unique Kirby games now, but in terms of like a racing game based on, you know, the Kirby lore and stuff, I've always wanted to see more. And Sakurai has always had an interesting idea with it.
Yeah, I recently watched that video actually, and it was super interesting just from like a game development perspective, learning about like how he was pretty much like the main producer on that game. I think another Kirby game would be awesome. Have you played the newest one on the Switch?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And truly, I would love another Air Ride or even a sequel, because Air Ride is such a really fun game.
Yeah, no, I played a little bit of it when I was younger, but beyond just like playing it at some friends' houses, like I never really owned the game, but honestly, like when I was playing with friends, it was always super fun. Like that, and also like, you know, just you know, Street Fighter and stuff like that.
Nice. And you know, that's the funniest thing too, because okay, because we're definitely talking about fighting games in this aspect, Sakurai is such a big fan when it comes to everything fighting games related. Like, when Terry was introduced, I can clearly tell that Sakurai had a big love for not only Terry being a part of the KOF series, and of course, oh,
geez, yeah, sorry.
Poor Leo, he was like, oh, why did you run me over, buddy? I was just crossing the street, I'm not a chicken.
Yeah, my bad. I wasn't paying attention, but yeah, no, Sakurai, he's all about that SNK stuff. Like, and I remember when Terry was announced into Smash, we're like, oh, is this like Pokemon trainer, like a buff Pokemon trainer?
Yeah, the buff Pokemon trainer, but without the Pokemon.
Yeah, mine exactly. Minus the Pokemon with like some torn off sleeves. He also, I believe he loved Iori, saying that like he really loved the design of that character, and honestly, like I have to agree, like Iori's pretty dope. He's definitely one of my favorite characters from King of Fighters.
Oh yeah, and plus I remember like most people were making fun of Kyo, like, oh, he's the beloved protagonist of the King of Fighters series, and then you have the one that Kirby's father loves so much, which is like another nickname they just named him. Like, they just call him, oh, he's just Kirby's dad. How you can tell? Well, in the World of Light campaign, everybody was captured by the Dark Forces except for Kirby.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's why only Kirby lived, because of Sakurai's bias towards it.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, if you were making something and it was alongside like a bunch of other projects, of course you make the one that you felt that was more beloved to you. Always takes top billing and gets priority. But people are okay with that. It's such a cute look, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure. I've played Kirby is the homie. I have played a little bit of the new Switch game, but honestly, like, I've been mostly playing like fighting games and stuff like that, so I haven't really had the chance to touch it. I've actually been playing like a Square Enix game right now, which is not like what I normally cover on my own channel, yeah, I'm a big fan of like JRPGs and stuff like that.
Ooh.
So it's like mostly playing like Dragon Quest XI right now, actually, so that's been pretty awesome. Oh my god, I'm getting my ass kicked.
I was gonna say that there was a pizza you passed by.
Yeah, sorry, I've been trying to focus on talking, so I've been getting a little bit distracted. Oh, and then also I've been playing Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks 2, which is like a real throwback for me, because I played it a long time ago.
Oh wow, that is a game I have not seen in a long time. And I remember like Ed Boon on Twitter was asking, hey, what's like the thing you want to see? And everybody wants to see a sequel to Shaolin Monks, and so do I. So do I.
Yeah, no, awesome. Honestly, it's been like a pretty awesome game overall. The controls are surprisingly a lot smoother than I remember them being. But in terms of like some of the platforming aspects, oh my god. In terms of some of the platforming aspects, it's definitely a little jank. Oh my god, I'm getting my ass beat.
Don't worry. You just want to avoid. Oh, never mind.
Ah, jeez. Okay. Okay, I gotta start paying more attention now.
No worries. Okay, so basically, I'll do this. Like, I'll take the. Oh, never mind. But yeah, don't worry. You're doing okay. I mean, if anything, look, this is like the first boss, and it's usually like the tough one for me too. Like, it's just literally an alligator just throwing knives at you.
Oh yeah, for sure. In terms of like Mortal Kombat, though, I think if they brought back the canceled Mortal Kombat, like Fire and Ice with Sub-Zero and Scorpion, like that would be really dope.
Oh yeah, and honestly, that was like I feel like with Mortal Kombat 11, when they did a chapter with Sub-Zero and Scorpion, that was literally, I think it was like a reference. It was to that whole thing. It was like, oh yes, Fire and Ice was a reference in Mortal Kombat 11, and truthfully, yeah, I do want to see a new Shaolin Monks, and wow, like I remember the first time that I technically played Shaolin Monks, it was like on my PS2, such a long time ago too, because I remember like I would play with my brother with this game, since, you know, we had like a cast of characters we did like enjoying, especially with me and Johnny Cage and Liu Kang.
Oh yeah, I mean, it is pretty crazy that it came out such a long time ago. Have you ever played the Sub-Zero, Sub-Zero Mythologies?
If my memory serves me, I do love platformer games where I keep falling down to my death and see an FMV of just a guy randomly falling to, I don't know, to a lake or to a water. And of course the occasional,
Yeah, I think I've seen some of those clips too on YouTube. They're pretty hilarious.
Yeah,
I only played the first 5 minutes though, and it was like so frustrating for me that I think I just like rage quit.
Me and my cousins were actually able to make it to nearly at the end, and it was kind of funny to see the cutscenes, but I think our favorite interactions was mostly with Quan Chi, because Quan Chi was like, yes, the amulet, finally! And then we go, wait, you had the entire time of you actually approaching here? Like, what was I even doing here then?
Yeah, I mean, that's totally fair. I'm surprised that you guys had the perseverance to make it through all the way to the end, because I definitely did not.
Oh yeah, and plus, you know what's even funny too? Like I keep honestly forgetting. Like that's why, like for me, when Mortal Kombat 11 came out, there was a lot of references to mythologies. Even like with Fujin interacting with Bihan, or in this case, you know, Noob Saibot. And it just, again, surprises me that that was like such a thing. You might want to be careful with this one, because there's a painting that will squish you.
Oh, okay. So do I just go around it, or...?
Okay, just to make it easier, you can press the triangle button while moving forward just to go fast. And they're out. Oh, okay.
I still got hit anyway.
No, it's okay. I mean, at least you made it before, you know, before the thing technically gave you made you lose a life. So it's like, you know what? We'll give it a night. We'll give it a good pass.
Yeah. See, this is why, like, I've never, like, I've tried streaming before, just like with some friends, like in like private Discord parties and stuff like that. But I just never was like really that good at it because I can't talk and play at the same time.
Oh yeah, and I find it, I'll be honest with you, since I do sometimes do stream before, but lately not as much, it can be a bit distracting at times. Like, okay, you're focusing on the gameplay, but you're also focusing on the chat, and immediately you need to have like a good, super big memory to see like, okay, what the heck did someone say? And it gets pretty tedious when you try to like you don't want to feel rude, but at the same time you feel like, help, what do I do? Like, what did they say? I'm just trying to focus on the game. I feel bad. I hope they don't think I'm ignoring them. It happens.
Well, I mean, now I'm pretty sure you're a pro, right?
Yeah, it's something I kind of got used to, like, along with YouTube for like the last 10 years. It's like, yeah, I got used to it, and I had help before, so it's something that, oh, never mind, I got squished.
Yeah, you and me both.
But yeah, oh, not again.
Oh, dang it, not again.
No, but the good thing is you got an extra life. Me, I gotta earn that one still.
Yeah, I feel that. Good thing I have this extra life. I'm gonna need it.
Okay, would you can go ahead. Oh boy, these guys.
Oh, never mind. Okay, yes.
There we go. Oh, that reminds me, since we're playing TMNT, have you ever played Shredder's Revenge yet?
I have not. What is that?
It's basically it's a new Turtle game. It's literally a new Turtles game. It's a new beat 'em up game, and recently they came up with a new update with like, hey, you want to play, you want to use the special moves but require like HP to use, and honestly, it's a really fun game. I ended up streaming it before, and I definitely recommended it to a lot of people if you ever wanted to try it out. And plus, you can even play as April for the first time.
Oh wow. Okay, wait. Now that you mention it, is this for the PS4? I think I own it, but I've never actually played it.
Oh yeah, this is for the PS4.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm a fraud fan because I'm pretty sure it's still in the shrink wrap. I haven't opened it.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm knocked out. Oh, but I can still continue.
Yeah, there you go. The power of infinite lives.
The power of infinity.
Yeah, I actually think, wasn't there like a Pizza Hut coupon that came with it too? I think I still have that.
Oh yeah, it did. It basically said, now that you purchase this game, you get a Pizza Hut coupon for a digital order for free pizza with I think with like a special type of delivery. You might want to take the pizza. I'll take care of this guy. Yeah. Yeah,
I think before, like, I don't remember what game or movie it came with, but there was a coupon I got from Pizza Hut, like, inside the box, but it was, like, for a personal pan pizza or something like that, which surprisingly, like, my expectations for Pizza Hut pizza were not that high, but I remember it being pretty good. Like, I was, like, surprised at the quality of the pizza.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Before you go, you might want to take the extra pizza slices.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
No worries, though. Yeah, for me, Pizza Hut was always like... Actually, yeah, like, I remember the one time I did took a Pizza Hut pizza was when I was traveling to... basically down to Texas just to go to the Mexican border by driving.
Oh, wow. Wow, you drove, like, all the way to the border?
Well, with my family, yeah. With my family a long time ago, and there was a couple of times that we would often take, you know, Pizza Hut pizza, and it's good, but I think there's some other pizzas that I'm basically more familiarized with and more preferable. Like for you, what's your favorite type? Well, what is your favorite type of pizza, and with a pizza fast food chain, like what is your favorite?
Oh man, so as far as like types of pizza goes, I actually used to live in Chicago for like a couple of years back in the day, like after I graduated, and but I never was a huge fan of the deep dish pizza, honestly. Like I think I like a thin crust probably a lot more than I do like a Chicago deep dish, because at that point you're just kind of eating like carbs and cheese and meat, and it's a little much for me. In terms of like chain pizza though, I don't know. I think maybe this is like a controversial opinion, but I think Papa John's does a pretty good job. Like if you're it's like 2 a.m. and you just want something to eat, like that's the spot.
Ooh, Papa John's, huh?
Yeah, just in terms of like the chain pizzas, obviously there's a lot more like smaller mom and pop places, but it's still bad pizza, don't get me wrong, but it's still better than like Domino's or something like that.
Why you bullying
I
me?
had a ton of Domino's in high school because they used to serve them at lunch, and it was just like absolutely disgusting.
Oh yeah, I could imagine that. Like I had some good run-ins with Domino's, and sometimes I'm like, oh, okay, no, terrible slices.
Yeah, no, they were always like half cold, and then like they were really overpriced because like they were like I don't remember what it was back in the day, but like I think it was like $4 or $5 for like 2 slices.
Jeez,
and it was nasty too. So you know.
Jeez, talk about like overpricing your slices. And I even remember like the Ninja Turtles literally even did a sponsor for Domino's, and I'm like, bros, you can do better pizza than this. Like, you live in New York City.
The Ninja Turtles deserve better.
Yeah, the Ninja Turtles deserve a way better, honestly. Let's see. Pretty much, for me, it's like usually because I am local based in New York and everything, I mostly prioritize obviously the local pizza, but every once in a while Little Caesars is nice. Pizza Hut, it's kind of like not really too common here actually. It's like very rare you would find a Pizza Hut in New York. Domino's is a plenty. Domino's is like a plenty, but even then I go, no, that's like I don't ever buy, you know, what was that thing called? Like I don't really buy a slice from Domino's. It's usually for school, like for high school as well. It was mostly, oh yeah, you get the pies and you get like a Coke or something. And there are times like I go, again, I love Domino's, but then there's times I go, oh, I absolutely despise it. It's literally one of those mixed bag pizza chains.
Like, so since you're from New York, do you like stand by the fact that New York has the best pizza, or like that's what people say, right?
Yeah, and plus we have like a way to hold the pizza, like there's like the pizza fold that pretty much people just eat around here, so it's like you're a New Yorker if you literally do that type of holding with the pizza. And it's true, because people literally do hold the pizza a certain way here in New York, and it's just how it is, you know?
Oh, how's that? How do they hold it?
Okay, so to describe it, I guess the best way to say is like the pizza, when you hold the pizza slice, you're holding the base, and it's like you're holding it like a, like it looks like a weird triangle, sort of like grapple, and you're just basically eating it from like, you're holding within the middle, and then essentially you're just eating it just from there.
Wait, they don't just like fold it? It's something else?
Yeah, it's a different fold. Like, I think I'll share how it kind of looks like when I get a chance. When, you know, when
okay, yeah, no, that'd be awesome. I'm like intrigued now.
Yeah, and there's like a special thing that kind of just, you know, gives, like, when it comes to New York pizza, pretty much everybody has like a special way to eat it. And it's not, pretty much people are no stranger towards that. Oh yeah, those are danger platforms. You don't want to be jumping on those.
Oh, okay.
Never mind. I say no jumping, and then next thing I knew, I'm being attacked by that.
Yeah, that's how it always works. You jinx yourself. But do you have like a favorite local New York City place?
Well, there was one that's near, like, I think like a couple of hours from me, and they got like the biggest pizza slices I've ever seen. And it always causes me, like, a regular pizza slice it's not too bad. But what's interesting is that this was nearby to a boxing gym so many years ago, and the slices were huge. Like, I remember I would often go there just to get a good slice, and having one slice and a soda was already more than enough.
Oh dang, do you have like any idea, like, rough, like, I'm assuming it's a lot bigger than your palm, right? Maybe like
Yep, it's a
three
lot
or
big.
four of them?
Yeah, it's a lot bigger than, it's a lot bigger than my hand, and it's extremely big. I'm still wondering if they're still around too, because like most pizza places in New York City, it's always like a mom and pop shop kind of thing. Oh boy,
Yeah,
lasers.
hey, I mean, nowadays with inflation and like eggs costing like, you know, $5 a carton, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't, unfortunately.
I wouldn't even be surprised either. I mean, New York pizza is it's a great luxury, but sadly, that's not exactly going to be excused by you know, like the inflation itself. You can take the pizza.
Oh, thank
There you go. You're welcome. I'm used to this. I'm used to it. Oh, and since we're not just to get off a little topic for a second, but what do you think of this area?
I mean, it looks really aesthetic. I love seeing like the Great Wave in the background. I actually have a few Uniqlo shirts of this exact same scene because they just come out with some really cool designs. And they have a Final Fantasy shirt, unrelated, but they have a Final Fantasy shirt that I also have.
It really does look cool. You must defeat my foot soldiers before you fight me. Oh, it's the guy from the movie, Tatsu.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
Oh, and funny enough, like, I actually saw this on an Instagram feed not too long ago, but apparently they're now working on, well, his son, the actor, the son of this guy, actually did confirm, hey, they're making toys for Tatsu now, so if you're like a TMNT fan and memorabilia collector, well, guess what? Tatsu is coming out as a toy soon.
Wow, yeah, like, did you have any, like, toys of the new Ninja Turtles when you were younger?
I did. I had Leonardo, I had Raphael, I had a little bit of Splinter. Casey was also a big fan of mine. I really love Casey. And I think I only had once the Turtlemobile, not the balloon, the one with the minivan.
Oh, okay, yeah, I think I might know what you're talking about. Personally, I didn't really have any of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toys, but I had a lot of like other ones. Like I had some Resident Evil toys. Like I think I might have mentioned this in the video, but like there's one where like it's a toy that has like a pumping heart on it, and then I also had like a bunch of Pokemon toys as well, like from Happy Meals and stuff like that. Also a lot of Hello Kitty toys.
Aww.
Because I was big into that, but
oh, Hello Kitty.
A little bit.
That's not bad. That's actually not too bad, honestly. Oh yeah, we're gonna take like a bit of a pause break here because right now I'm just double checking something here for the time being. So
okay.
Don't worry, we'll be right back, guys. Oh, and that is if the pizza monsters don't start trying to attacking us. We'll take a pause break and just see from there.
This is cowabunga, and this is cowabongo. But the turtles for your 16-bit system are cowabunga! Holy cow, it's Turtles in Time! The cool arcade game for Super NES. Now with tasty turtle duels. And psych up your Sega Genesis with the Hyperstone Heist and all new 3D Turtle Thrash. So remember, this is cowabingo. But the turtles for Super NES and Sega Genesis are...
Cowabunga, dude.
Welcome back, and thank you for taking the bit of the pause break. So, basically, we're now in stage 4, the Gauntlet. Not sure why this is called a Gauntlet, but they should have just called it I don't know, the Caverns or something. But then again, I have played this for years, and that's the thing that I was saying as a kid. I said, why is this called a Gauntlet? And then, little did I knew, as soon as I reached down deeper into the caves, this is probably why.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much what we're going to is a boss rush mode.
Ah, man, yeah, this guy again, huh? Alright, let me see if I can get a couple of good hits. Ow, jeez.
Leatherhead. He's always such a weird one. And he also has
Yeah,
different...
I know.
And he always has like a different alliterations too. Like he would go, "Oi, I am from Louisiana and I love big gumbo." And then there's the 2003 where he sounds, "Hello friends, I am here to provide you a thorough education process of transmutagen and of course the science of the universe." Oh wow, he does not sound like he does not sound like that at all. He sounds completely different. I'm gonna go with Donnie here. Everybody loves Donnie.
I am noticing a lot of like reused assets as well from like the older games in this one.
Yep, yeah, now you see like what I'm talking about. Like in a way, this is technically like what they decided. Hey, we're making Turtles in Time, so how exactly are we going to proceed with this thing that we have here? Oh, let's just call it a prequel. Really? Yeah, just call it a prequel. No one will notice. Alrighty, and...
Alright.
And nope.
Oh man, here we go, number 2.
And then of course we just fought the... I think, honestly, Tatsu is super easy, because all you had to do was just sort of like... Basically with Tatsu, at least, you know, the boss before these two again, and obviously the boss after these two, it was more like, okay, you just gotta fight his minions, and one of them has to fight the minions, the other one could just go, "Hey, remember me?" And you could just start wailing on him like crazy. I always remember, like, when it came to any playthrough with this game, he was like the easiest one.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, at least these guys.
You have any tips on beating him?
Wait, what? This guy right here?
Yeah.
Just get near him, and then when he starts charging, just jump, but not right in front of him. Like basically
Yeah,
just. Yeah, there you go. Like pretty much that's just what he does. He's very straightforward. Like you just jump, avoid it, and then basically what you want to do is avoid. Basically have him avoid using any weapons before then. It's basically easy. Plus, this guy isn't exactly very smart either, considering that he's literally just charging like crazy. Oh, right.
Yeah, and he keeps doing the same patterns over and over again.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Nice.
Alright.
It sounds like the way that he's moving when he's getting knocked out. It feels like, oh no, my pants are feeling too tight, man. Oh well, you know what? I'm just gonna go back to the store. Oh, there he is. There's Tatsu again.
There you go. Oops.
No, it's okay. Pretty much like what you want to do is like one of us has to distract the what's this thing called, the foot ninjas, and I could just straight up go wailing on him, and I could basically do the same because he always is just gonna keep summoning the foot ninjas. Like that's just basically his thing. Like he literally hides behind the foot ninjas.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's like an infinite respawn sort of thing.
Yeah, like you could defeat as much as you like with them, but they're just gonna keep coming. And honestly, I wouldn't even blame him. He's literally just summoning robots.
Let's see if I can distract these guys for you. Maybe get a hit on him.
Oh yeah, I got plenty of hits on him already, and it's helping out a lot. Oh boy, oh, he's just jumping. All right, take a couple. Needs a couple of good more hits. There we go.
There you go.
Let's see. Oh, there we go. And that's the boss of this particular level. My mousers will stop you. Okay. Where are they?
Oh, he's get into it.
He's like, oh, let me get into it, okay? I'm still developing the launch process, Mr. Donatello. Yeah.
That's right. Just give me like 5 minutes. I'll have them out real quick.
Meanwhile, like the turtles are just straight up like eating a pizza and just chilling. Like, okay, Stockman, we're waiting for the mousers. Oh no, game over. Oh no, that's it. Oh, I guess like that's just the lives, I'm guessing.
Oh man. All right, let's see.
Well, not to worry, because even if we start from here, I think like the TMNT thing sort of allows us to do something. I think we can still continue, technically. Oh, no, it's game over.
Oh, dang.
It's okay. I actually didn't mind this because this was actually a lot of fun. You know what? What we can do is, hang on. I think it's because we should have also done this before. We should have added more lives or something.
Oh man, how close were you to the end?
I think pretty much like after that part, we were very close. But
oh dang.
But don't worry, though. I think it was more about the journey than the rest. And honestly, you know, there's a lot that we can get into. So, we'll be right back, guys. So, we will see what the next journey lies. Behold.
Tamed by success, the turtles lost their savage edge. Greed is dead. It's a new breed carved from the streets. Concrete fists batter alien flesh, one on one. As power joins forces with rage, ripping through fear, and no one sheds a tear for mutilated mutants. Giant warriors crushed by street tough turtles who have shed soft shells for a hard dose of reality. Konami's Tournament Fighters.
Alright guys, so we took a break and we decided, you know what? We're gonna go forward with a little bit of rundown of a couple of, you know, friendly sparring matches with TMNT, the Tournament Fighters. Specifically, the Super Nintendo one.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Let's get into it.
Fun fact, this is actually one of the most competitive games that literally, so like I mentioned before to you, I had fought against Max in this, and he ended up using Shredder. Shredder is like his favorite character. Me, he also used Donatello before, but for me, I used Leonardo, and you know, there's that. You can also pick Leonardo if you still want to. It'll just be like a mirror match.
Yeah, well, I've never played this game before, so
Oh, I gotta press start. There we go.
Might be a good fit.
Yeah. Oh, just to give you an idea, okay, just to give you an idea, pretty much, Raphael is your, well, are you familiar with charge characters?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he's basically M. Bison. There you go.
Oh, okay, then. Alright, then I think I can, pick it up a little bit.
Yeah. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, okay, nice. Ooh, nice.
Yeah,
sweep.
I love how he's just zooming. He can just zoom across the entire stage, just like a bison.
Yeah, like the Psycho Crusher.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Shoot!
Uh-oh, what
That's
happened?
my bad. I'm so sorry. I got a little too into it. I accidentally X'd out. I was mashing some buttons. Oh my god.
It's okay. That's exactly what happened the last time with Max.
Yeah, I was gonna say I pulled the same thing he did.
Yeah, I forgot to mention, like, if you press I think if you press like a certain button, I'm not sure. I think it was like one of the trigger buttons. You accidentally log yourself out of the lobby.
Ah, dang. It was totally my bad. It was definitely me.
I don't know why they made that a thing, because like I remember, like, if I had to, like, that happened to me once too, and I'm like, wait, what? I didn't mean to leave. And then the person told me, hey, what happened? And I said, I was trying to mash out a stun, yo.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Wait, so question, are the shoulder buttons not used for anything?
No, it's mostly like the D-pad and the buttons, like, you know, square, circle, triangle, X. The only thing I can't say that's sort of usable is just the start button, just to pick a character. So I could pick Leonardo right now, and I'm actually picking the same. Oh, never mind. I was picking the stage where Raphael was mostly in, but it just said, nope, we're gonna put this one.
Okay, let's try this again.
Technical Real Bout rematch.
That's a good one.
Ooh, nice. Okay, nice throw.
Grab.
Also, fun fact, folks, literally blocking is something you want to do a lot, because if you do a lot of blocking, or, well, in this case, you're basically hitting on block, you're basically getting a lot of meter.
Okay, got it.
Oh, and in case you ever get a super move, you want to press triangle and circle to activate a special move. There's like no unique import or something. Every character has that.
Okay, that's really good to know, actually. But yeah, that was a good one. Let's see if I can make a little bit of a comeback.
Very impressive. Actually, I see. That's pretty impressive with the footsie game right there.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, okay,
Oh,
you're
dang. Okay.
Oh boy. I wasn't prepared for that one. Uh-oh.
Oh, nice.
Oh no, I just did the DP. Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, squeeze that one out.
Not bad, not bad. That's actually surprising too. Like I rarely ever see anybody ever play footsies on this stuff. Well, I guess we're like probably the few that probably would. Oh boy, chestbuster. I always call that move the blockbuster. Oh no.
Oh, dang, you recovered really well from that.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. Good game. That was great.
Good game indeed. Not gonna lie, I honestly was not expecting a lot with that one, and I actually like that. Oh wow, Raph actually has good footsies. Not bad. I actually like that. Okay, so we can try another match with this one. How many matches do you want to do technically?
Maybe like 3, 4.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so you know what? Let's go with my man Mikey. All right, let's go with where is this stage? I'm looking for the one. Ah, there we go.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh wow, this stage. That truck is pretty messed up.
Oh yeah, I can guarantee you, like, you're gonna have a lot of good times just talking about it, because there's a lot of stages that here are like very big references to the Ninja Turtle fan base, and it's like, oh, I remembered this from the TV show.
Yeah, are those guys wearing pants too, or is that just like the coloring is just skin tight? I think they're wearing pants.
I think they're wearing pants too. Like, I mean, they may be the foot ninjas and robots, but I'm pretty sure having a dress code is literally part of their, I would say part of their, I would say part of it.
Yeah, this area looks really cool. Like it's some sort of, I don't know, like a forge area or something like that, or maybe there's like a fire going on, because there's some like cool lighting effects happening in the background here.
Actually, yeah, funny enough, the stage is called literally Metalwork, so basically they're in a factory.
Oh, okay, got it.
Oh,
Oh,
dang.
there. That was a nice hit.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
We can do it one more time.
Not if I allow it. Oh, never mind.
Oh dang! Yeah, that was close.
Let's see.
Round 3. Fight.
It's kind of a good refresher too, because imagine like I had to play this again with somebody, and it's like, okay, at least I'm getting a good practice.
So in this game, like, who are usually your names?
Mostly, it's always been Leonardo, and like actually, it's just been always been Leonardo. I never played much of the other turtles, so I'm like going in blind as like that's pretty much what I do with any fighting game. Like, okay, I like this character, looks cool. So what do? I'll just go nuts and see what happens.
Oh yeah, no, same. Like in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, like I some of the characters, I'm just like, oh, they look cool. I'm gonna make them my main.
Yeah. That's pretty much what I do with most fighting games. I'm like, well, except for Street Fighter, it's like I already know which characters I like.
By the way, random question, but like, is Shredder, he's saying something in like when he's doing the uppercut move? Like, is he saying like raw looker or something like that?
Most fans have interpreted this as saying he's saying raw Hooker or something, but
Oh my god.
but really it's called Guard Crusher. But the thing is, because the compressed audio and stuff like that, they just kind of interpreted it so wrong, and it's like, no, he's saying, like, oh no, it's the Raw Hooker. No, are you sure about that? I'm pretty sure it's called Guard Crusher.
That's pretty funny. Oh man, this stage is really, wow, this stage is dope actually. It's like a museum. That's super cool.
Oh yeah, it is actually. It is a museum.
Sorry, no, I'm just like analyzing it because I'm like, maybe, who knows, maybe this will be the next big video that I can create.
Oh yeah, and I actually would look forward to looking into that if you ever do, because, like, question, how familiar you are with the Ninja Turtles?
Not really at all, honestly. Like, I personally, I didn't really grow up playing it that much.
Not a problem, but if there's ever a chance, like, you know, you ever need someone that likes to help you out with that, obviously you know where to go if you need help with it.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
See if I give
I'll
you
take
a
it.
little bit more of a challenge this time.
Wow, that was a good read. Oh wow, that's a good read again.
Ah, nice. That's a great cut.
Oh wow, projectiles are just intertwining here.
dang. Oh, I did not watch that. Oh, nice, nice. That was another good one too.
Yeah. Literally, this shark right here is literally the guy out of the game. He literally is a whole charge command guy. Like, you pretty much want a good charge character, this is your guy.
Yeah, I kept doing all the uppercuts and stuff like that.
Yeah. Let's see. I think you know what? Let me see. Let me redeem Donnie since since Max played him. He's essentially Geese, but just super slow.
Oh, okay, got it.
There we go. This is the beautiful stage. Like if you ever get a chance to listen to the to the original soundtrack, this stage, particularly for this one, goes really hard.
Wow, it's beautifully designed. I mean, it's like the colors are so bright. I love anything that has a very colorful aesthetic. So this type of stage is definitely my jam.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Ah. Ooh, I'm sweating. Ah, there you go.
I have to say, I'm very impressed, honestly. I'm actually very impressed here.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. I mean, I've been playing them a little bit here and there, you know, since I was a kid, so. But I'm definitely nowhere near being, like, a pro player or anything like that.
Nah, me, I'm just... I wouldn't exactly call it a pro player. I would just basically just be like someone who's... I guess the guy who's been around the block, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, no, makes perfect sense. I mean, you've probably been doing this since basically, like, YouTube was started, almost.
Oh yeah, like, I actually started, like, around in 2012. That's how long ago I'd done this.
Wow, yeah, that's a long time to be doing YouTube for sure. And honestly, it's, like, impressive that you've been so, like, consistent with coming out with, like, videos, because I know for a lot of content creators, like, they'll do it for a while, and then after a while, maybe a year or something, they'll just kind of fizzle out. So the fact that the channel's been going for this long is really impressive.
Yeah, and let me just say, like, since we are enjoying, like, you know, the friendly sparring, like, honestly, that was mostly what I mostly did back in the day. Like, I mostly played a lot of Ultra Street Fighter 4, and I was mostly maining Cody because I love the Final Fight series. And from there, I kind of just decided, you know what, I really want to be able to, like, you know, show that I'm not just all talk, you know? So I wanted to have, like, a moment where I had something to showcase, like, hey, I'm not just that random guy you know from here and there. So I did all of that, and I straight up just had a long history of playing fighting games, and I played in the Chinatown Fair Arcade, playing Street Fighter Third Strike. Oh boy.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Oh no!
Dang, that was great. That was so close.
That was very close too. That was very close.
Man. That was a good one. But yeah, I've actually been to that Chinatown arcade before. So like I know exactly the one you're talking about. That's really cool.
Yeah. Wait, how many matches was that technically?
One more, I think.
All right, I'll go with my main man here.
All right. Now we're taking it up to the next level.
I'm really impressed, not gonna lie. It's actually even impressive, like, the matches so far, because usually it's always like, okay, it's always been one-sided, but here it's actually been more like, oh wow, like, I can now see, like, there's a lot of differences here.
Yeah, I think we got a good back and forth going. Oh my god, this game is so cool too. I love the T-Rexes. Oh my god. And
look at them, they're like, they look so smug. They look so smug of everything.
Oh my god, yeah, and they have their little tiny T-Rex hands. That's adorable.
I always like this stage. This one, and I think the art museum stage is probably one of my favorites. And of course the one that we just played last time, the Noah stage.
Yeah, the Japanese.
Oh, nice.
These have been so close though.
No, because the thing is, you stopped me before I did something, and I was gonna say, "Hey, want to see something cool?" And you just and the robot just said, "No, denied. Nope. Access denied."
Okay. You can try right here, right now.
No, I mean it had to be with a full meter bar, so there's that.
Okay, well, let's see how it goes this round. Oh man, these projectiles.
Yeah, pretty much. Leonardo is literally Ryu in this game. I think Donnie was technically Chun-Li, but that's only because it's very somewhat distinguished. I didn't get a chance to do it, but he does have a spinning bird kick. But I think that's the only thing that this character has.
Okay, got it. Yeah, this... these characters are, like, really colorful, too. Like, this guy, Chrome Dome. Yeah, I love his character. His character design.
Oh, man, the projectiles, the sweeps.
Ah, dang that. Oh, dang.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Oh. There. Oh.
Oh no. Oh dang. Oh, that was really close too. You definitely pulled it off though.
Thank you. Honestly, you too. You surprised me. Honestly.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. And you know, with that today, we're basically just gonna move forward with the with today. We'll just basically call this the TMNT collection collab, if anything, because we definitely played a good amount of this and Hyperstone Heist, and honestly, I had a lot of fun with this.
Yeah, no, honestly, this was a ton of fun. Like, thank you so much for really introducing me to a lot more games in the series. And yeah, this was a ton of fun, and I'm really glad that I was able to kind of come in and just be able to, you know, play with you. This is great.
I appreciate that. And with that being said, we're gonna close off today's video with that. So for those of you who are super new here or are familiar with me and Baberuthless' channel, let me just introduce myself again. My name is Shockbrawler, and
Baberuthless.
And thank you guys so much for watching the very first of a collab video that we are doing. I do want to say what the next one would be, but technically that's a surprise. So let's leave that just for the audience to figure that out over time.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. You guys just have to wait until the next one comes out.
Oh yeah, but I will give a hint as what it will be, because I don't want to be at least unfair to most. But it is another beat 'em up game. But you see, that's a general thing. That's like, wait, what could it be? That's the thing. You're gonna have to wait and see what it is until then. But until then, everybody, this is Shockbrawler and
Baberuthless.
signing off, and see you guys in the next video. Oh, and before I forget, oh, and before I forget, guys, please check out Baberuthless' channel. Honestly, I really love what she has done with her stage breakdown videos, especially a lot considering that there's a lot of Capcom ones. Personally, my personal favorite alongside Fei Long, and of course the Cammy stages, is also the Super Gem Fighter ones. Because believe me, that it takes a lot of detail and a lot to look into every single thing. Personally, I was thinking, did you notice Blodia and everything else in the... While I was looking at your video, and I said, yes, she did. Thank you. Please do not exclude Blodia out of this.
Yeah, thank you so much for all the kind words. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. And with that being said, this is Shockbrawler and Baberuthless signing off.
Signing off.